Hey there, YouTube Distribution 1996 here, and today I have an update for you. This is the update video on the season complete with my helmet here. This is the AFX FX-41 helmet from obviously AFX Helmets, and I just started this season, late season, riding motorcycles on the road. I've been, dirt bikes since I was a kid, but long story short, it was a very long story, but I found, my buddy found the same bike my dad used to ride, motorcycle my dad used to ride, for like $1,000, in really nice shape, running, driving shape, 5 hours away from me for $1,000. And I had always told him, because he rides motorcycles a lot, and my whole thing was, I'm not going to spend more than $1,000 on a toy. So long story short, the bastard actually found one, and it was exactly what I wanted. So close. So hopped in my truck, left at 4 in the morning, got there at 8 in the morning when they opened, because it was a guy's like lawnmower service business, and he was selling it. So made the trip, got it, and I haven't looked back since. So you've seen it on my channel, the NX250, 88 NX250. If you haven't, you can go check out the videos on it. Anyway, before I haven't even talked about the helmet yet. So this is the AFX FX-41 with a gold chrome visor. It comes with a clear visor. Not a big fan of clear. And this looks so badass. First of all, I've gotten tons of compliments on this helmet. I think at least every time I go riding, I get at least one compliment on how cool it is. People will stop me at stoplights, or if I'm in a store, they'll be like, "Oh, that's a badass helmet, man." So definitely a looker. The price range was there, $150 new. And some of the safety is there. It is DOT and ECE certified. It's not Snell or whatever, but I don't really care. Once you get in those helmets, they're pretty expensive, so I was not gonna get in that. I wanted to ride motorcycles, see how I liked it, and I've had the bike for like 4 months, and I've put like 3,000 or 4,000 miles on it, so it's safe to say I like it. Really good times. If you're thinking about getting a motorcycle, get one. But we'll go over the standard. It's got the sun visor, which I love, the peak. My buddy has a front face, like a sport bike helmet, and he's always dying in the sun, and you just have to tilt your head down, and then the sun's gone, which is awesome. But if you do take this off, if you don't care about that, you take this off, it looks like a fighter pilot helmet, and it looks really cool. Another thing, the Packtalk Bold. Couldn't find anywhere online on their website or whatever that would say that if this would or wouldn't fit. So it does fit with slight modification. The Packtalk Slim, the Packtalk Slim will not fit because of this, unless you cut all this away. But there's this little channel, this black plastic channel that runs around the whole outside. You do have to notch it, so just take your mount, measure it, and I just notched it and then crammed it up in there, and it fits fine. It works amazing. I won't go back to riding without music, and the hands-free. So if you're looking at a comm, this Packtalk Bold, oops, let me tell you about comms. I'll have a video on this. And if it doesn't sway you to buy one, it's not even my job. I'm not doing my life right, because this is the greatest invention since the motorcycle. It's amazing. It's awesome. I love it. Long battery life. Like I said, I put 3,000 or 4,000 miles on my bike in a couple months, and it's not even my daily. That's just me on the weekends. I have nothing to do, so I just drive around back roads, long country roads, different states. Like, I've literally put this bike through hell. I should do an oil change too. I haven't done one since I haven't even done one since I got it. But that's besides the point. So awesome device. My buddy Ross, he's got an Indian. He went and bought a 2021 Indian. Beautiful bike. He's got the Slim. So he said he liked it a lot, and so I was looking at the Bold, and I picked it up, and I have not looked back since. So I always have this thing charged. I mean, I've only had to charge it 2 times since I've had it in 3 months, so that'll tell you something. And when I say every weekend, I mean every weekend, every weekend. Good thing about this helmet, a lot of vents, good ventilation. It's pretty heavy though. I think it's like 3 or 4 pounds, which you think it doesn't weigh a lot, but it does after a couple, after 8 hours of riding. Very popular thing to do is cover up these vents because they're very loud. The helmet is super loud because of all the ventilation. So whether you want to listen to music or the whole ride, I definitely pick up some sort of comm system. And it's not really easy to show, but in your ear holes, there's JBL speakers. That's a good thing about the Packtalk. It's got mesh, which is like a link of all the different riders can link together like a daisy chain instead of Bluetooth. But it also has Bluetooth, so you can do older styles. You can sync with older styles. So we've got another cool thing about this helmet. For 150 bucks, it's got a drop down sun visor. I don't use it anymore because I have this. Because I have this. This is awesome during the day. During the nighttime, it leaves a little bit to be desired because you can't see jack diddly shit. I was thinking of having to carry the clear one with me, because it's very easy. You take a quarter and you can unscrew these in 2 turns. But it's not worth my hassle to carry that without breaking it. It's still at home, but I just haven't put it on since I got this chrome one because the chrome one looks way cooler. I have bright blue eyes, so my eyesight is very sensitive to light. So, yeah, and it just looks badass. I don't like people being able to see my face because I'm a busted mofo. So, there's a vent up here. Vents, I mean, so many vents. You got, I think somebody's cousin in the engineering department was a vent salesman or something. And then I got my stickers on there. Stay strapped to get clapped. That's like my second go-to saying, and I barely know her is my first. And this I had custom cut by Vinyl Status, which props to them. And this I got from My Southern Tactical, props to them also. Took forever to ship it though, but very nice helmet, very ventilated helmet. I really like the strap system. You set it once, and then all you have to do is pull this. When you get it, these rivets are like stupid sharp, and you keep cutting yourself on it. So I had to repeen it and file it. But other than that, it's been a great helmet. Like I said, I get a lot of looks with it, a lot of compliments. And for the price point, I have more into this than I have in the helmet, but I think this was like 30 bucks on Amazon. Definitely worth it. This was $230, I believe, off Amazon. Definitely worth it. And the helmet was also worth it because, who wants to scrape me up my head off the road? But that's neither here nor there. But that's been my 4-month review of the AFX FX-41 helmet. Highly recommend the helmet. Extremely highly recommend a comm system. And I really like the chrome. So thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.